He's on his phone, driver.
On the road and on their phones. The risks these drivers are taking are hard to believe. Now the clampdown on this behaviour has begun.
He's on the phone.
8:30 a.m. on a roadside in Oxfordshire. A young driver is about to learn a painful lesson.
I'm not sure whether you're aware, but the mobile phone penalties have changed today.
Yesterday, he would have got points on his licence. Today, he's lost his licence. The punishment for using a phone at the wheel has doubled. 6 penalty points and a £200 fine. He told me his phone was on his lap. He was using it as a sat-nav. But because he's been driving less than 2 years, those 6 points mean he'll have to retake his test. This lady was sending a text to a friend. It was a very expensive message. How do you feel now?
Stupid. It's quite steep from going from, 100 up to 200.
Yeah, 3 points to 6.
Yeah, that's almost doubled, hasn't it?
If you're asking why toughen the law, well, meet Adam.
When he does look up a quarter of a second before impact, it's too late.
6 months ago, a lorry driver, distracted by his phone, caused a crash which killed 4 members of one family. The first car he hit was Adam's, and Adam was extraordinarily lucky to survive.
This is the reality. People get injured, people get killed, people go to jail, people become killers who wouldn't otherwise be. So it's not just your own life that you're putting at risk. You know, you're allowing the possibility of the situation that you could be the one who takes someone else's life. There is such a simple solution to this. This is not a complex problem to solve. All you've got to do is put your phone in the glove box. It's really easy to do.
But given that sat-navs and Bluetooth aren't illegal, where does the law draw the line? If I've got a sat-nav up here that's connected via Bluetooth and it rings and I answer it, is that okay?
That's fine, it's in a cradle and you've got a Bluetooth headset.
What about if I've got my phone on my lap and I've got a headphone in my ear and it rings?
Okay, if it's a wired headset, that's not covered in the legislation, and also the device should be in a cradle.
What about if I'm reprogramming my sat-nav to go somewhere else?
Yeah, it's not advisable. I mean,
but it's not illegal.
It's not illegal.
Adam wants the law to go further, so it's in line with something else that drivers just don't do.
We have to start to look at it in the same way that we do drink driving, which most of us find shocking, socially unacceptable, and certainly not something that we would tolerate from any of our friends.
Police want today to mark a change in how we look at our phones as devices which can map your route and play your music, but can also take another person's life in a second if you let them.